Welcome back to Step Into the Unknown. I'm going to be doing Aquarius's reading for July coming. So we're going to get right in it here. This is kind of like, it's kind of like the end of June into July reading. I did do some meditating for you, Aquarius. I got that someone here was trying to have forgiveness. Possibly to reconcile a situation or just to have forgiveness so someone can move on. I feel like you could be having conflict possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that could not be very supportive of you. I feel like somebody here is, pretty smart when it comes to money. I feel like somebody here might joke around too much and not take things, seriously. I'm also getting that someone here could be fighting with someone here that's just for, just out there for a piece of tail. Nothing else. I feel like somebody here feels like somebody here is not being truthful with them, and it could be someone that doesn't work. So, for your energy oracle card, we got Door to Spirit coming in. So someone here could be getting messages from their ancestors. They could be going through a spiritual awakening. You could be getting signs and symbols as well in your dreams. So you could be, just religious and just listening to your intuition here as well. Door to Spirit coming in. Your Moonology card that you got is Show the World the Real You. Full Moon in Aquarius. So show the world the real you. For your Love Oracle, I got Photograph. And when this card fell out, I got that song by Kid Rock, I Put Your Picture Away. I sat and cried today. Yeah, it says looking at your photos and missing you. Make new memories. So somebody here could be reminiscing. We're going over photos. And then for your Life Purpose Oracle card by Doreen Bircho, we get counseling coming in. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So somebody here is always willing to listen when someone's got a problem, right? They're always willing to listen and take the time, so someone here feels like somebody here is really listening to them so they can offer, wise advice. Says people frequently reveal their deepest secrets and worries to you because you are a natural counselor who channels wise advice and kind support. This card comes in as a counselor for you, advising you to choose a career path involving this type of work. Since you're already performing the functions of a counselor, you may as well, receive the benefits of it, right? Says your counseling path can be along the lines of a life coach, where you help clients organize their goals and intentions and achievements, the steps that they have to take to get to that. Or you can blend in spirituality through traditional pastoral counseling, or via the more alternative path of giving readings. Your work could also involve writing or teaching. The main point is that this is your life purpose. So someone here might be looking into that. They may be looking into going back to school as well. So I'm going to get these cards shuffled up for you. See what's cracking for you, Aquarius. But for the last week of June and into the first week of July. Alright, let's see here. Overall energy is you got Lovers coming in, soulmate energy coming in. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you can just be dealing with a lover here, I feel like this could be your counterpart here. And your counterpart here is feeling conflicted about someone from their past here that came in quickly here. Possibly could be a lover here, as somebody here is seeing someone on the side, or they could, have gotten together with someone that, maybe they was with in the recent past. So there we go. We get Strength coming in, Leo. Yeah. I feel like someone here is holding back on their wish fulfillment. I feel like this could be you, or you could be dealing with another air sign. But someone here is trying to have strength to make I feel like the decisions that's been needed to be made for quite a while now, someone here is trying to have the strength to do this. Because I feel like someone here knows that there's possibly no growth. You could be separated from someone right now, and this is why that, you know, somebody here is looking at photographs. So someone here is trying to have strength because they know that they have to do better about a situation at hand here. Someone has to make better choices for their life. You know, better than what they're doing right now, I feel like, with the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands coming in. Someone's got to make better decisions here, healthier decisions for their life, and it's taking a lot of strength. Yeah, this energy could be older, they could be financially stable, and they're saying that something's going to be coming in divine timing with this. So what is the challenge for Aquarius? Yeah, you got soulmate energy coming in here. Someone here could be dealing with 3 people that, you know, that's a soulmate to them, you know, is what I'm getting here. Someone here is dealing with 3 people that are soulmates to them, and this is what's going to be the challenge. Because you have the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 3 of Pentacles, all about family and finances. So you got 3 people here that possibly need to collaborate more together as a team here, part of a family dynamic. Yeah, you could be dealing with this fire sign coming in. And there could be challenges here with this fire sign. So someone here, I feel like, is going through transformation, where they may have had to move, or they could have had a job loss here, and a cycle had ended, you know. So what is the root of having all this strength? What is the root of this? Having to have strength. You know, someone here could be coming into union here. Someone here could be making a judgment call. This could be, someone could be dealing with the courts. They could be dealing with a legal separation or a divorce here, but someone's going to have to come into union and take some sort of action. And I feel like someone's been manifesting this for a while, and they've been kind of toying with it. They know that, you know, things need to change. So either someone's making a judgment call, or this is something legal. I feel like someone here would like to come into union with this energy. You could be dealing with the Knight of Swords here as well here. And I feel like someone here wants to take some sort of swift action. Judgment, 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords coming in is the root of trying to have strength here. Yeah, someone here could have been holding back for quite a while from, you know, making any kind of judgment call about a wish fulfillment here, possibly to come into union. Because we got the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Swords here. So someone here has been holding themselves back, possibly, from coming into union with someone and taking some sort of action. Yeah, this could be to do with marriage, home, stability here. So someone here is trying to make some sort of a judgment call about this. Should I, you know, should I try to stay and fix this? Should we get back together and try to fix this? Or, you know, how many times have we gotten back together and it's always ended in the same thing, right? So there's been a lot of burdens here with the 10 of Wands as well. Someone here is feeling burdened here within a commitment, you know, and it's because I feel like they're feeling betrayed. There was a betrayal here. So I feel like someone here is trying to have all the strength that they can muster, because someone could be going to court here if this has to do with marriage, home stability. And coming into union is going to make this energy quite burdened here. And it's because someone here took action and created a betrayal. So we have the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords coming in. Yeah, I feel like someone here wants to offer an apology, you know. What is crowning this reading? Yeah, someone here that's someone here that was, you know, fully committed. I feel like this is you, Aquarius. Your energy's coming in. You were fully committed to this energy. You know, you would. I feel like you would give your life for this person. You know what I mean? There was some sort of betrayal with the 10 of Swords here. Somebody overstepped a boundary, did something here that really betrayed someone's trust. And I feel like now this energy could be trying to come in. They're feeling burdened. They're going to try to come in and make an apology here with the Page of Cups coming in. But your energy's here with the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Wands here. So somebody here, I feel like, could have added another energy to the picture and created a third-party situation here. So you're feeling, burdened here. And it has to do with commitment. It has to do with a betrayal, Yeah. I feel like someone here is feeling betrayed. There's going to be some sort of a missed opportunity. I feel like because someone feels like someone was being a player. They were playing with their emotions and their feelings. They didn't really... They may have come off and, said, I care an awful lot about you, and I would, do anything for you, and you're this and you're that, and you're everything I could ever want, and then, boom, they go and cross the line, right? So somebody here feels like somebody was just playing with them. So what was in the past? Mainly just to get into somebody's pants, I feel like. You know what I mean? Once they got into their pants, they were it was a whole different ballgame then, right? We got Capricorn coming in the past here. So you could have Capricorn in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone here that's manipulative and controlling, has addictions, or could be codependent. But I feel like we have someone here that possibly had two energies to choose from, and they were at a crossroads. One, you could be dealing with a young fire sign, and the other, you could be dealing with a King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. So we have someone here that's in the past here may have had some unhealthy attachments to different energies here. Could have left someone feeling stuck, someone here could have went ghost, and they could have been, actually spending time alone, or they could have actually been homeless, So what is in the near future? The near future, someone knows that they need to make better decisions when it comes to commitment. They know they need to really think about what they want before they jump the gun, right? With the Two of Wands coming in. And I feel like this could be your counterpart, because we have the Queen of Swords coming in. I feel like in divine timing, someone here wants to work on more give and take here, but there's a bunch of confusion and illusion as to whether someone's still seeing someone, or if they have options, or what's going on here. You have a Queen of Swords here that wants some sort of commitment. Your counterpart's coming in. They want to take action towards some sort of commitment, but somebody here knows they really need to think about this. They really need to plan for this. Is this what I want? Do I want to be single? Do I want to be married? What do I want? Someone here needs to make some important decisions when it comes to love, for the Ace of Cups. Because I feel like somebody here crossed the line and it created a tower. And now someone here could be feeling stuck, and there's a lot of indecision in this situation. So how does this energy look at this situation? How do they look at this situation? They look at this situation as someone here is possibly bottling their emotions here, and it's because there's challenges here. There's missed opportunities, and it's created a bunch of conflict and challenges. That's all it's done here. And I feel like this energy here feels like whoever they were dealing with, your counterpart could have been dealing with a fire sign that was quite a bit younger than them. And I feel like this young fire sign is bottling their emotions when it comes to this Queen of Swords. So somebody here knows that they need to make some important decisions here, And this could have been just because someone here was working a lot. They weren't paying attention to their counterpart. Right? Their partner, they weren't paying enough attention, and it was just enough so somebody here possibly crossed the line, This created conflict in the whole shebang here with someone from the past. that wanted positive movement forward. Yeah. Yeah, someone here that lives at a distance here wanted a new beginning with someone else. Could have been someone that was from their past that they was once with. And they created a third-party situation by going toward this energy from their past. You know? So how does friends and family see this? How does friends and family see the situation? Yeah, they're seeing that someone here has taken action towards this young fire sign. Yeah. And I feel like someone here, after it was all said and done, tried to move on from this. But I feel like someone came back in and made an offer here that was trying to be sneaky because they were trying to manifest, but somebody here was manifesting, holding back on wish fulfillment with this young Page of Swords here. So somebody here, the friends and family, are seeing that somebody took action here towards a fire sign. Could have been a Leo, or they could have had Leo in their chart. But someone here took action towards this energy, and this energy could have been being a player, in and out energy, here for a good time, not for a long time. And it caused someone here to basically, hold themselves mentally hostage, about this situation, and it created a lot of burdens on top of it. Yeah. So I feel like this Sagittarius could have walked away from things that don't serve them. So what is in the hopes and fears for this? Here we go, way on the floor. Yeah, so, yeah, the hopes and fears is, somebody here, I feel like, that's still trying to heal from this situation here. It's kind of toying with the idea, should I come in and try to work on this? I've been feeling alone by myself here for a while, But we have an Empress here that's focusing on the negative of a situation. If I go back to this energy, is this what I really want? Because someone here is toying with the idea, about someone here that's feeling lonely and left out in the cold that's coming in quickly here. This Empress here is still focusing on the negative of a situation, Yeah, they're focusing on the negative of a situation here, possibly with this fire sign. That was from their past, that came in and made some sort of an offer, and now is feeling wounded about this whole situation. They're moving on to calmer waters, So what is the outcome of this situation for Aquarius? Keep hitting the floor. The outcome here is someone, you're in your head here, Aquarius, about this commitment, marriage, home stability. It's causing you panic attacks, nightmares, insomnia here. And it has to do with, it has to do with commitment. It's not just commitment, but it's vows that you guys made to one another, You made those vows, and, it could be written on paperwork, or it could be just what do they call it? Common law marriage, you know what I mean? But somebody here vowed, made vows that they would be faithful and true, And somebody here is in their head because someone here did just the opposite of what they said they were going to do, Someone here that was feeling lonely and left out in the cold here was juggling too. This energy at a distance from you wanted a new beginning, and they had one. It created a third-party situation here with this Emperor, is now at a crossroads about having a victory here. Even if they came in with a solid offer here, to try to work things over again. Can we try this again? Someone here is severely in their head about if this is, if this is even workable. If they even come in and try to patch things up, is this even going to help, or is this energy over this energy? Are they still seeing them? Or whatever. Yeah, because I feel like you get your Empress that's going to be coming in quickly here. They've been manifesting. Trying to come in, but they've been holding back on their wish fulfillment. Yeah. They're holding back on their wish fulfillment here. I feel like they want to take some sort of action towards you. And I feel like you want some sort of real commitment with this energy. But someone here has got to change. They got to change their ways with Scorpio coming in. They know they have to change their ways because they can't keep hopping the fence every time they feel lonely or every time something doesn't go right or every time that you guys are not speaking. You know, they know that they got to make some changes. And, you know, if not, cycles are going to continue to end all the time. I feel like you're fearing that this, you know, where somebody here kept up their end of the bargain and somebody didn't. And I feel like somebody here is worried about, you know, not just the commitment itself, but the memories and and everything that all the sweat and hard work that you guys put into having a home. You know, you guys both put the sweat and work into having this home, this marriage. You could have children together, you know what I mean? Somebody here is not just, you know, worried about when they lost the commitment, they lost the home, they lost the pets, they lost everything. You know what I mean? Or are they going to lose everything if they just, or or they already lost themselves here trying to fix a commitment? You know what I mean? Going to be different for different people, you know. So I'm going to shuffle these up and see if we can get some more cards to clarify. Maybe we get someone here that wants to go to couples counseling, you know, as well. Maybe somebody here has already tried that avenue. It's just going to be what each one of you have, you know, experienced. Somebody here is definitely missing someone because they're looking at their photograph, you know. They could be, you know, praying to God for direction, for guidance, you know, as to what to do. Clarify strength coming in. Strength. Yeah. Somebody here is trying to have the strength to look at progress here with a commitment. Trying to work on stuff. Yeah, someone here trying to work on conflict here. Working on a commitment, working on progress, working on conflict that may or may not have set this, you know, set all this chain reaction off of things that happened here. So somebody here is trying to work on a commitment. They're trying to look at progress because there was conflict here. And they're trying to have strength to work through this so that both parties are knowing what they want out of this situation, you know, out of this commitment. So someone here is trying to have strength with this. I feel like you got one party that's might be caught between two people, and we've got one party that knows what they want, but they don't want to go back to the way it has been. You know, the challenge here is going to be this soulmate energy. This could be your counterpart here, soulmate energy coming in. You know, there's been a lot of secrets here, things that you don't see. I feel like someone here was, you know, feeling confused here. They could have had options, but I feel like someone here could have been dealing with a fire sign here, possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag here that was confused about working on conflict here even, you know. So this could go vice versa. Yeah, someone here doesn't know what they want to do. They know they need to sit down and really think about it. Do I want to try to work on this commitment, or do I just want to go on my own, you know? If we take all this time to work on progress, is it actually gonna is the seeds that, you know, that we both put out there, the things that we planted, the things that our dreams, you know, that we put out there, is anything actually going to come to fruition? So someone here knows that they need to really think about things here. But I feel like someone's trying to come in possibly with an apology. They could be trying to come in with an offer. That's trying to see, you know, what kind of progress is going to be made here. I feel like someone's trying to give it their best shot, you know, before they walk away from things that don't serve them with this Eight of Cups. Someone's trying to give it their best shot. Clarified lovers is the challenge. Lovers. Lovers. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, so this energy here, they know there's been a betrayal when it comes to love here. But I feel like someone here is wanting to take that leap of faith, and it could be their soulmate. They could be in their emotions right now. Yeah, someone had got 3 people in the mix here. Yeah. I feel like this could have caused you to feel mentally trapped because there was 3 people. Someone was breadcrumbing too, so they were holding back. They were not just holding back on you, they were holding back on themselves here because they were feeling wounded and guarded about a betrayal. So you've got a soulmate coming in here that's feeling betrayed when it comes to love, but they're willing to take a leap of faith here. Right now, they're in their emotions with the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups coming in. So, yeah. There's been a lot of fighting here when it comes to love, I feel like, and it's this Empress you're dealing with. Your counterpart is in their emotions here. They're trying to get balance, I feel like, in a situation. And it could be with this fire sign or someone here that's been being a player. They're trying to get balance here because there's a third-party situation. There's been somebody here has created a third-party situation and a whole lot of pain. Yeah. So, the root of this, Judgment, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords is the root of this. Judgment, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you have the Sun coming in here. Leo, also known as the Yes card here. Yeah. Yeah, we have a fire sign here that's feeling challenged about having a new beginning here. And it could be with this Queen of Cups coming in here. So King, Queen. They're at a crossroads about this energy. And it's because someone here wants to have communication about wish fulfillment, but they're only coming in with a small offer. So we have a fire sign here that's trying to make a judgment call of whether to come into union and take some sort of action here towards commitment. So, I mean, if you're dealing with somebody that's got, fire in their chart here, or your counterpart is dealing with somebody that's got fire in their chart, they're trying to make a judgment call of whether, and have strength here, because this has to do with marriage, home stability, could be a get-together as well. Someone here is looking at progress, but they're trying to have strength here because they're making a judgment call about coming into union and taking some sort of action here. Yeah, and it has to do with wish fulfillment, but someone's just coming in with a little tiny offer. We have an Emperor coming in here, and we have your energy with the King of Swords. And we have a cycle that ended here. Endings bring new beginnings here. Someone here is feeling lonely. Someone's got 2 choices between 2 masculines. We have an Emperor, and we have your energy coming in as a King of Swords. So someone's got 2 masculine energies here. And we have the World right here. So the endings bring new beginnings. It was a cycle that ended, because of one of these energies or both of these energies. Someone here, like I said, crossed the line. Clarify the 10 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Crown in this reading. Yeah. Yeah, King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So somebody here that's older, that's financially stable, I feel like is coming in. This energy that's financially stable could be homeless. They could be just feeling very lonely here and left out of a loop. But they're trying to come in to make an offer here to someone here that's resting and recovering for commitment. With the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant coming in. So this energy could have created the betrayal that's feeling lonely and left out, or they could be feeling betrayed. Feel like somebody's saying, I don't care, about this. I care enough about you to try and try to work things out here. Because you've got someone here that's trying to rest and recover. And it's showing that you're feeling lonely, you're feeling left out. Yeah, even though there's been a betrayal here, you want to still come in and try to work things out with this energy that's still healing. You want some sort of commitment with this energy, Aquarius, because you miss them, Especially if you've been with this energy for a long time, But But someone here could have a commitment here with 3 people as well. There's still somebody else in the picture here, you know. Clarify the 2 of Wands for the near future. Yeah. Yeah, your counterparts needs to make some decisions here because they've made some sort of offer. And this is going to come in divine time. And right now this energy is trying to manifest. And it's because they know they need to think logically what they want here. Do they want to try to fix a marriage, or do they want to go back to someone that's from their past that maybe they were with, you know, when they were, you know, in a teenager or their early 20s or something like this, you know what I mean? Someone's got to make some important decisions. Yeah, and it has to do with their happiness. Someone made that offer to have that 10 of Cups here. And this Queen of Swords is trying to manifest this. So this is what your counterpart's doing. And this is in the near future. Someone here has got to decide. Because they've got 2 masculines to choose from. When it comes to wish fulfillment, they have to really give this some thought, you know. Clarify this Queen of Swords. It's how they see the situation. Yeah, being a player here with a third-party situation. This is how someone's seeing this Queen of Swords. You better get your ducks in a row, and you better decide what you want. And I feel like this is what this fire sign is saying to your counterpart. I'm all done playing games. You know, I'm all done sharing you with Joe Mo from Kokomo. You know what I mean? Someone here wants someone here to get serious about what they want. You've got a fire sign coming in that's feeling burdened here with the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands coming in. This energy's feeling burdened. You need to make a decision here because I'm not going to keep playing this game. I'm not going to, you know, I know you're married. I know you're still seeing your husband, or I know you're still seeing your wife. You know what I mean? You need to come up with some sort of a plan here because I'm going to be, you know, getting out of Dodge here because I'm not going to be second best, right? So someone here is trying to get someone to make that decision. 9 of Swords for the outcome. 9 of Swords for the outcome. Nine of Swords. And come out, pull it. There we go. Oh, got quite a few that time. Yeah. Someone here's going through the Dark Night of the Soul. Twin flame here coming into union to have positive movement forward here. Yeah, we have a Queen of Wands here that's going through death and rebirth here. And they're having challenges with this twin flame when it comes to coming into union for a new beginning. And it's because someone here is at a crossroads about positive movement forward. And it all has to do with commitment and being in their head here. Someone's in their head. And it has to do with this, whoever's dealing with this fire sign here. It's going through mad transformation here. They're in their head about this. You know, I feel like somebody here's feeling like this twin flame is going to renege. He just says, you know, they get settled in, they get their own place, they get their furniture ordered. Someone's going to go back to their husband, their wife, or something like this. And this is putting this energy in their head about this because they want to come into union for a new beginning in here and have some sort of commitment with this energy that keeps saying that, you know, I want positive movement forward, but they're actually at a crossroads about it. They don't know whether they want positive movement forward or not, you know. So this is putting somebody in their head. Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Swords coming in at the bottom. So that's what I have for you there, Aquarius. If it resonates, because it won't probably till next month or towards the end of the month, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you folks later.